What are the most trendy products to sell right now to make a whole bunch of money? This is part 2. In the first video, I went over 6 different products that are trending right now, and if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend going to check it out. It's over here, or the link will be in the description. In this video, I'm going to go over a further 6 products that are trending right now that you can potentially go into to make a whole bunch of money. People are literally making millions off the backs of some of these products, so definitely stay tuned till the end so you can hear all the different products and see if there's any that you particularly want to try out. If you are new here, my name is Shimmy Morris. I talk about print on demand, talk about business, Shopify, Amazon FBA, making money online. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please go and check them out. And if you really want, you can help me get to 50,000 subscribers by smashing that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But for now, let's continue with the video. Starting with product number 1, and bear in mind, these products are super random, okay? They are just so random, but product number 1 is toy kitchens and toy food. Now, I did say there were gonna be some weird products out there. Well, this is a really popular one. Now, recently, due to COVID and everything, people being stuck at home, toy kitchens have been so popular for kids, obviously, not for adults, but they've been so popular because parents obviously are trying to work either in the house or away from the house, and they need their kid to be distracted. And this was such a good way for that to happen. There are so many different types on the market right now, but one of the best ways to sell this product would be to drop ship it, because obviously you don't want to buy this product in bulk. It will cost you a fortune, and then it will cost you even more money to store something so big. So it makes the most sense to actually find a drop shipper, someone, a supplier who's able to drop ship and actually sell these products without ever having to touch the product, store the product, anything like that. The only negative to dropshipping is the shipping time can take quite a while, but with a product this size, people could be expecting shipping to take a long time anyway. Now, you remember me saying that they became super popular over COVID? Well, the year-on-year growth has been 229%, which is a serious growth, and it's not one to just ignore, right? We should focus on this and see what we can do with it. So in terms of keyword search, I've got the data here. Toy kitchens is getting around 90,500 searches every single month, which is, a lot of searches for a single keyword being toy kitchens. That is a hell of a lot of searches. When it comes to marketing this type of product, it sells so well with word of mouth, because one parent will see another parent have it and be like, oh, I want that for my kid, right? And it just spreads, especially if you're the type of person that talks to the other mums or the dads, right? Or is involved in the school stuff, or usually has kids over for play dates. These things spread like wildfire. So one of the best ways to market this, in my opinion, would be to use micro and nano influencers on Instagram. Because let's say, you have a mum who's 35 years old with 2 young children, right? And they're on Instagram and they have 300 followers, but all of those followers are their friends. So there'll also be, mums in and around the age of 30 to 40 with maybe a kid or 2, right? They're all going to be very similar stages of life. You want that person to take a photo, put it on their story, share it, spread the word, because that is how you're going to get sales. And if you keep doing that, right, if one mum does that, then the next does that, and then the next does that, and the next does that, right, that is exactly how it spreads like crazy across so many different homes. And again, it doesn't really, it costs you to have that done for someone to share their story, but it's not going to cost you a fortune because these people have 300, 400, 500 followers. They're not going to be charging you thousands for this, and you might only get 1 or 2 sales. But because these items are priced much higher, you could actually make quite a decent amount of money from this. And then another great way is to also do a giveaway. So to create your own mother's focused Instagram page, or just a parenting focused Instagram page, not just saying mothers, and doing a giveaway to kind of build it up, give away one of these products. Again, it will cost you a bit of money, but you'll get a lot of followers, because in order to enter the giveaway, you can say you have to like, you have to share, you have to comment, you have to follow, all these things. And yes, you're giving away one item, but in the long term, it gets you a lot of sales because people who don't win still want to have that item. The second item is bookcases and standing shelves. Again, I know these products are so random and you're probably thinking, how the hell did you find these products? That will be for another video where I tell you exactly how I find top trending products. But for now, let's talk about bookcases and shelves, or floating shelves. This one might seem like a bit more difficult to sell because it's huge, it's big, it's bulky, but when you see the number of searches it's getting, that is the reason I put it in here. You'll understand that is why I wanted to share this product with you, because you'll see how popular it is at the moment. Again, for something like this, I would recommend drop shipping, just because inventory and storing and all of that is going to cost you a fortune. So it just makes sense to dropship this type of product. And again, the increased popularity has just come from people spending a lot of time at home, wanting to redecorate their homes, spice it up a bit, being bored. And that makes a lot of sense, and I don't think that's going to change. Even though people are going out now and things are starting to open up again, I still think people are going to spend a lot more time in their homes. People are going to spend a lot more time working at home. So I think these products aren't going to kind of just drop off the radar. I reckon they'll go down a bit, but they'll still be very, very popular. And let me tell you the keyword data here. I've got it written down. Bookcases gets 301,100 searches per month, which, I mean, based on everything I've said so far, 300,000 searches per month is a ridiculous number of searches, but it doesn't stop there. Floating shelves, you know those shelves that don't really have a bracket or anything, that gets 550,000 searches per month. This is insane. This is a huge number of people searching for these products. But again, it doesn't stop. Ladder shelves, which are really in style right now, they're really popular, gets 165,000 searches per month. I mean, combined, you're looking at nearly 1 million searches per month for this niche of shelves, right? And then if you want to go really niche, you've got standing shelves for bathroom. So, I mean, the keywords here are just super laser targeted. That gets 2,900 searches per month, which is still a lot considering about how niche that product is. A standing shelf for the bathroom. Someone who is searching for that will probably end up buying the product. So if you can rank for that keyword, right? If you can get to the top of that keyword, if you're paying for ads or something, chances are you're going to have a very high conversion rate. And in terms of marketing this kind of product, well, this can be a bit harder, but I would recommend doing home blogs, trying to go guest blogs on other people's home blogs. Pinterest would be huge because people love using Pinterest to try and get ideas of what their home should look like. So definitely don't forget about Pinterest. And then a great way to bring it all together, kind of like to tie it in, is to then run Google retargeting ads for everyone that landed on your website that maybe hasn't bought. And as well as that, you can also run a Google shopping ad just to kind of increase the chances of getting seen, getting a few more sales. Number 3, bookends. We all love a good bookend, even though, I mean, you can't see my shelf right there, but there are no bookends. Either way, bookends are very popular. The reason why bookends is such a good product is because there are so many different types that you can sell, so you don't really have to worry about an oversaturated market just because there are different shapes, letters, materials. There are so many variations of bookends that you could sell. Now, in terms of the searches, how many people are actually searching for this, bookends gets 135,000 searches per month, which again these are ridiculous numbers. It's a lot of people, right? And then as well as that, you've got decorative bookends and vintage bookends getting 2,400 and 1,900 searches per month. So not nearly as much, but because they are so niche, if someone is searching for vintage bookends and you have a vintage bookend, chances are you're going to get that sale if you are ranking high enough. So bookends just seems like the perfect product. And in terms of marketing this product, I would market this product exactly the same way that you would market the bookshelves, you know, blogs, Pinterest, Google shopping ads, all of those kind of things would be perfect to market this. And in terms of hosting your products, you can host your products on Shopify, on Xero. There are plenty of websites. The reason why Shopify is good is because it connects to all the different dropshipping companies that you could, you know, eventually use. With bookends, you don't really have to dropship them because they're small, they're light. You can buy them in bulk, you could sell them easily. You could probably even get custom print on demand style bookends where, you know, each one is custom. So there are plenty of different ways to source this product. So I wouldn't worry about sourcing the product. And number 4, this is temporary tattoos. Again, you're probably thinking, where the hell did you come up with these products? Now, temporary tattoos actually has a good reason for it. The reason it got so popular is because during COVID, a lot of the tattoo parlors shut. And people who wanted to get a tattoo, have a tattoo, or kind of just experiment with ink on their skin, they weren't able to do that. So, you know, they just had temporary tattoos, and that's why it got so popular. Now, another reason why they got so popular is because it gave the wearer of the tattoo a way to see what it would look like on their skin with different clothes, different styles, different looks, and just to see after a month or two, you know, do I like this there? Do I want to take it off and then go and get it done properly, professionally, and permanently, right? So it's just a great way, because obviously everyone knows getting a tattoo is quite a permanent thing. I mean, you can get them removed, but it's still quite a permanent thing. So this whole idea of getting a custom temporary tattoo in whatever you want, just to kind of test the waters in a way, just makes sense, right? It just makes perfect sense. And as this is such a popular product in the younger market, you know, teenage to 20s, the best way in my mind to market this would be to go onto platforms that the younger market are on, like Instagram and TikTok, and maybe even YouTube. Influencers on any of these platforms could easily sell these types of products. And if you are going to do Instagram, make sure to do carousel posts where you show a few different photos, because on average, based on Social Insider, its carousel post gets a 5.13% higher engagement rate, which is brilliant, right? So you really want to focus on those because it just gives you more chances, more opportunity to be seen and eventually get sales. Number 5 is needlecraft patterns. Again, this became popular during COVID. People were stuck at home. There is no saying whether or not it will stay popular, if people will still want to do it now when everything's open. But believe it or not, I would say that people will still want to do it, and more people want to get into it, just because if it was a hobby during COVID, people want to keep up that hobby. It's good fun and they're going to want to continue it. And the best part about this is there are so many different keywords. You've got decorative sewing, texting, art, craft, embroidery, needlepoint, tatting, knitting, crocheting. There are so many different forms of this. There's so many different keywords. There's so many different ways to sell your product in this niche. And the top country to sell this product is the UK. And even though the actual term needlecraft doesn't get very many searches, you do have embroidery patterns, which receives 49,500 searches every single month, which is a lot of searches. And there are many other keywords, like I just said, that also get a ton of searches. Now, the best part about this product is it's a digital download. It's a PDF, right? You're giving people embroidery patterns. So it's super easy to sell this. There's no inventory costs. There's no shipping costs. There's no item costs. There's no cost really. You've made the item, or you buy the item and then you sell it, right? It's just a PDF download. So you can sell this on Etsy. You can go to Facebook groups. You can be on Pinterest. There are so many different ways for you to sell a PDF, and it's so easy once someone actually buys it. You're just sending them a download. And what's even better, because it's so cost effective, you could run Google ads, you could run Facebook ads, you could run YouTube, Pinterest ads, and because your profit margin is so high, because there's no cost really, those ads are the only cost. It allows you to spend a bit more on ads and reach a lot more people and hopefully get a few sales. And finally, product number 6 is hairstyling tools and accessories. Again, super random, I know. The global order growth for this product year on year is 245%, which is the reason why I've included it here, because it's one of the most trending products right now. And this product works perfectly for a Shopify and Oberlo, however you say that word, integration, because you set it all up and then you drop ship them perfectly. There's again no inventory costs, no storage fees, nothing like that. And according to the app Keywords Everywhere, the search terms hairstyling tools gets 12,100 searches, which isn't nearly as much as the other products on this list, but still it's not bad. And then hot tools gets 33,100 searches. Hair tools gets 12,100 searches, and hairstyling accessories gets 2,900 searches per month. So altogether, it's still quite a lot of searches. And another really interesting thing is this app Keywords Everywhere shows that the top 20 videos on YouTube get on average 1.7 million views. So, I mean, that's just a ridiculous amount of views per month. But yeah, that's 1.7 million views per month. That is a hell of a lot of views for a very specific kind of niche product. Now, when it comes to selling this product, it'll be very similar to the tattoos in terms of using younger audience, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, trying to partner with different influencers who are getting a lot of views but aren't really charging a lot. Maybe they're not making so much money from their YouTube accounts and they just want to make a bit of money, so you can kind of partner with them. They seem to be the best people to spread the word about your product. Another thing you can do is run your own page. You can do Q&As, you can do giveaways, you could do so many different things. You could do user-generated posts, which is actually really cool. And that's when someone uses your product and creates a post and shares it, then you can then use that picture on your page. So there's a lot of different ways to sell this product. There's lots of different ways to generate content for this kind of product, which is why I thought I'd include it. Even though it doesn't get as many searches, it still seems to be a very popular product. Now, those were the 6 products in today's video. I know they were even more random than in part 1, but still, like I said, if you haven't seen part 1, definitely go and check it out. All these products can be sold on Shopify or any website really, but Shopify makes a lot of sense just because it's set up to be able to drop ship products very, very simply, and it's not a confusing platform. There are still many more products that are trending every single day that I would love to tell you about, and I also want to create a video on how to find your own top trending products, which I will also do in the future. So I just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.